am I not hearing any sound? Are you guys hearing? Nope, no sound. Oh, I know why. You need default boost. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better. We're getting the full power. Mi GPU. Me happy. Actually boosting me clocks. Pay attention that my power connector doesn't melt off. Do I get to play or what's going on here? Yeah, I think we're at the point where I'm GPU limited again. We're consistently at the 90% mark. Now, I think there's some headroom to be had. I believe I've been hamstringing my CPU for so long though. So bad. I feel so bad. I paid for like a whole CPU and only used like half of it. Yeah, why not? Every single time I pick like slightly off meta stuff, like not, well actually not slightly, like pretty off meta stuff. I always see like a ton of meta after, but we'll see. Oh. We have Super Van, CLK, GTR is also pretty good. But the levels aren't, unless these are Smurfs, I don't think it's super concerning. Even raining a little bit is making it quite difficult here for me. I don't have the inherent grip that these guys behind me have. Grip advantage, which means that I'm at a bigger disadvantage than I would have been otherwise. We're good. Lost my wing though. Oh my god, what was that thing in the middle? I think I gotta turn down my ray tracing. It's not like it's doing much. I think that's what's really affecting my performance right now. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure I'm still CPU bound, so maybe that's not it. Maybe it's just the limits of my CPU. Gotta do a benchmark to find out where we're at there. Actually, I could just change the settings and then see how it goes. But I can't really change it between races. Change it during the race, but I don't think I have that much of an advantage. So a bit BM to be doing that mid-race. We'll see how far ahead I am at the end of this race. I'm not that far ahead. If I was like lapping, I probably could do it without losing my place. That's pretty good. That guy's pretty darn good. Here we go. There we go. Far be it for me to wish that I get DC'd or whatever, but if I do, I can test out my graphics setting changes. Nice. Hey, those times finally happened. Got some good joining action, so the lobby's not dead, which is always good. Ideally, you wouldn't have to break there, but that got pretty close to a flip. It's closer than I'd like. Right monitor is flickering. What's going on? Nothing's happening there. It's a software failure, not a hardware failure. That would indeed suck if it were the case. Man, if it was hardware failure, I imagine should be okay. Or else I'd be losing frames or something. Worst case scenario, I just use one of the DP ports just to make it better. You have an adapter on. Yeah, I could try that actually. Give me a second. I'll do that in a minute. Oh god. Last lap too, huh? This had to be last lap. It was bad, man. We recovered, it wasn't the last lap. Probably should have just like reset, but it is what it is. Feels bad, man. Yeah, plus I'm doing like double GPU encode, so I think it's fine. Network side is fine. It's not happening. Not getting frame skips. Average time to render frame is still short. Double NVENC encodes, so I'm happy. Not to. That song is tough. Like it almost feels kind of like crazy, like too crazy in a way. Oh, Street Racing. I never got to drive the Nissan last night. Give it a shot. Alright. Some bone shakers up ahead. I knew that was gonna happen. Known quantities. God. I was right behind the checkpoint. I didn't see him until after, and I had to make a quick decision. Quicker decision was not to go tight. To be fair, the way I passed him was kind of aggressive. Kind of stuck my nose in there. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, let's continue this dub. Got a half decent grid this time, so the flip car is still in front, so that feels bad. With better grid, gotta overtake him again. You gotta launch like hell. This is basically Bone Shaker on steroids kind of car. Likely because it has lower drag. It's lower to the ground. The car's so wide that he keeps hitting stuff in the straight. Alright, we're going. Okay. Those headlights just appeared out of nowhere on my screen. That's too dark, man. Because the sun on the right side is too much right now. Not having an ultra wide blinds you. That car is the freaking cheat code on street races, actually. It's just not affected ever. He's been hitting every piece of traffic. Hasn't slowed him down. Toby Amp! Hey, thanks for the raid, bud. How you doing? How you doing? How was the stream? Oh, wow. Just running your own map? That's cool. Very well. Here. Very good to hear. $40, damn. What track is it? Oh, we got everybody in here now. Of course he gets a good grid again. Holy, come on, guys. Can we not favor the meta cars so often? Oh, thank God. I need to start the day. Hey, sounds good. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Have a great one, man. Okay. Dude was not making that corner without me. Where are you going? Stuck. Wow. Nice driving, bro. How is he back? What the heck? What are you doing, man? These guys. Have a grand stream. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate ya. How's everybody doing in the chat today? Everybody have a great start of the week? Am I able to play with you? Yeah. Feel free. Use the exclamation point gamer tag command, and I'll pop you the gamer tag in the chat. Then feel free to add me, message me. And I'll invite you in. This next bit is not very fun. It's cross country here. Actually, might as well just wait. I wanted to tweak graphic settings anyway. Bit extreme at the moment. Wait, what if I just turned off? Ray tracing entirely. Barely any different. I'm getting like 10 frames maybe. Where I was. 30. Let me know once you've added me. Send me a message or something. Yeah, I did like 20 frames. It's okay. Can leave it off. Try high maybe? Yeah. Good. The cube. Sounds good to me. I think I've invited you. Perfect. Do it. Doesn't really know what the ray tracing actually does in this game. It was like implemented late, right? It's not like still have like full like the same lobby. Ugh, it's just the one singular lobby on the whole server. Hello, Bowen. Welcome. Do some co-op. That's probably not in the cards right now. Be doing some open racing online today. Other people might join as well though. Like Bowen potentially. Alright, yeah. By the way. I'm doing alright. Productive-ish day at work. Always feels good. Actually, it wasn't that productive, but we had a meeting for the stuff that I did, and it seemed to go over alright, though I think there's a follow-up which kind of sucks because we'll probably be done. But things change as per usual. Okay, so it seems like long as you don't go super extreme here. The lights don't flicker. It's also not flickering right now, so... Yeah, I'm getting like 100 frames if I have that on. If I just turn it off completely, around 20 frames back. Oh, actually, it's not even that many frames because I'm kind of CPU bound. Around 10. See my truck? Oh, I can just stop. Yeah, it's only like 10 or so frames. MD, welcome. 110.
FBI, open up!
Okay, I lost 10 frames by doing this. Let's do this test again. 10 frames. RTX on versus off is about 10 frames. At least right here. Go high. I maintain the 10 frames. It's only if I go to extreme, I go down to 10 frames. I think ultra is still kind of at that level. Yeah, I wonder what it does. I'm gonna search it up. I'll leave it at high for now because it seems to not actually lose me too many frames. Okay. Like my car? I keep pausing. I'm just doing some graphics checks. Okay, here we go. 2 new settings. Ultra and Extreme allow player car reflections to be rendered in free roam and races. Medium and High. Oh! It's only in Forza Vista, Medium and High. Ultra and Extreme. Just a photo, free roam and races. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so it's about 10 frames to have ray tracing enabled during the race. Okay, cool. Am I on PC? Yes. MND, which PC am I using? I'm gonna have a 5090. Thursday? Wednesday last week? Was it Tuesday? I think it was Wednesday. A little bit of break from racing, but oh wait. This was too much or like because of whatever reason, just burning out? Series X is fine. More than good enough for this game. You don't get much benefit anyway moving to... Seems fairly well optimized. So it was console first. Okay, if we hold straight here, that's okay to me. Yeah, so it is the same lobby. Series X is not shabby at all. Overall horsepower wise. These days, what with friggin' graphics card prices and stuff like that, consoles have become a better bargain compared to previously. With like this market getting scalped, definitely felt super tired, just in general, or just tired of racing games. I get it though. This is kind of the only game you played. I got quite sick of this game too when I was like playing it every single day of the week. So after I scaled that back, that was much more enjoyable. That's for sure. Lol. Guess I'll be mad. Hello, Rinsler, welcome back. Anyway, truck is off while I couldn't get a checkpoint. Damn. Only one more race. Only one more race in this playlist before you can switch cars. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Like I just didn't care. guy's a pusher. That's a meta abuser. Lol. Goodbye. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Find out. I got a better bounce that time. Alright. Nope. Nope. Stock cars, true, true. It's either they have something or they have nothing. They're the best or nothing. Alright, I'm gonna quit this lobby, by the way. I don't have to deal with this guy. You did better? Hey, that's all that matters. Self-improvement. It's all about improvement.
With the YouTube Music app, you can start a radio station with a
I don't have YouTube Music.
Go ahead, DJ Thumb.
Alright, cool, we're back. Nice YouTube Music. Okay, that was S1 Dirt, I think. Hopefully there's a different lobby up there. If it's S1 Dirt again, we'll quit again. I don't want to have to deal with that guy. Yep. That's perfect. You did exactly what you needed to do. The cube. Very good, very good. Hey, Dante. Hey, perfect. Front lobby. Hey, I handled the meta abuser without you, Dante. 145. And 40. What happens if I go with MSAA? Yeah, there's no real discernible difference. Hold tight, hold tight. I only lose like 10 FPS going on. Ray tracing. Quite stable actually. Things are a bit darker now though. I might consider turning up my brightness. Wait, where's the brightness settings? Oh, I guess I don't get to choose. Well, there's an XPR 15 in here. Potential meta. I keep getting ads in these songs. There's a mix. It's basically one audio clip. How you been, Dante? Had a good day? Tired? Getting that bread? It is kind of a meme enable, honestly. Disable ray tracing in a bit. Costs me 10 frames, and all it does is vehicle reflections that I don't really look at when I'm driving anyway. Okay, maybe it's good for the stream. Maybe you guys like these reflections. I think I put it back to high, which means that during racing, like gameplay, it's off. I mean, that's like generally ray tracing, because like our existing stuff is so good. Our existing ways to trick our eyes as like not fully 100% accurate reflections, but they're good enough. Plus it's like really fast moving anyway, which is still the criticism for ray tracing. And I don't, basically nobody really enables it these days still for performance. But now that I have a modern GPU again, not like a 3090 wasn't modern, but like I don't get all the special stuff, special sauce. Try some like full RTX stuff. Like Portal. Yeah. Exactly. It's like one extra candle on a birthday cake when you already had plenty of you already had a candle there. I mean, it's like even smaller. It feels like because you have our existing stuff is already plenty good. When you hold, exactly. The problem is it also worsens performance by a significant chunk too. It's not free, right? If it was free, then it'd be different. It's like you get an extra candle, but you get less fruit in the cake or something. Or less filling. The cake itself gets worse. Which doesn't feel like it's worth. Yeah, I'm only trying it because it's like... I tried it in the 3000 series, which was like already much better than the 2000 series. I didn't have the 2000 series. I tried it on my 3000 series. Do I have a Pagani? I think I have a Pagani. Let's see. No, I don't have a Pagani. I thought I had one. Oh shoot. Okay. And I skipped the 4000 series. I was supposed to skip the 5000 series, but then I realized I had to move. And then I was gonna do it. I'm leaving this PC here, and then I'm gonna build a new PC, and I'm not gonna go like old. A new PC. I was planning to wait for the next one. 6000 series, 10,000 like 6,000 series NVIDIA and 10,000 series AMD generation, because this generation kind of sucks. But it is what it is. And then I decided to upgrade. I was initially looking for 4090, but people were asking prices were basically 5090 prices, which made no sense to me. And then I sniped one. I was able to snipe one physically at a physical store, even though everybody was scalping these online. So I got kind of lucky. I know it's still a chunk of change, but circumstances dictated it. Anyway, long story short, I have a 50 series now, so I was trying it, and I enabled everything initially because I was CPU limited, so it didn't matter what I did on my GPU side. But I finally figured out why I was so CPU limited when I'm not supposed to be. Apparently, I'm not sure. Like, anybody here use AMD? Like, how knowledgeable are people? You guys know what PBO is on AMD? I don't want to bore you guys with the details. I don't want to be yapping too much. $127. 27 is pretty good. Usable for sure. This is an older mid-high-end card, which is still fine now. Still on the 1060 or 1660 are a bit more borderline. Back when the 70 cards were actually competitive, lol. Actually, 3070 was pretty good. 30 series was the last, like, kind of after the full stack still kind of made sense. CPU lineup. Talking to baby strat. If you guys don't mind listening to it, it's fine. I'll say it, but it's whether you guys want to get too tight. Like, it's boring because, like, sometimes Zevo calls me out. I'm like, I don't want to hear this, and I was like, and I feel bad about myself, and I stopped. I know a lot of it is just Zevo has a very particular sense of what he likes to like hearing and stuff like that, which is fine, but long story short, well, it's not a very long story, but basically, like, there's something you can do with AMD CPUs. Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, so there's like a sort of I don't do like really minute overclocks or anything anymore. I did that in the previous CPU and I didn't get a ton of results, and it's like kind of a lot of trial and error. It's kind of the same thing with tuning cars in Forza. I'm not like huge into it, but there's a utility that AMD provided. It's like an app. It's just a program, and it runs it for you and it gets you like some ballpark, or not even ballpark, some pretty good numbers. Regardless, basically, I'm on a tangent. Those numbers don't matter, but there's basically this thing, right? So your motherboard comes with a set amount of like default numbers for how much they want to juice and how much power they want to give the processor. And depending on like the motherboard, it's gonna be different. So like a higher end motherboard will like allow for higher amounts of power like by default. They know that, you know, the hardware they have on the motherboard, the power delivery stuff can handle it. So but it sound like when I was doing the sort of going through the app to like, you know, optimize my CPU's performance, there's this thing. So then if I left it at default, it would have used the motherboard defaults, which is like 95% of the way there. Like it like for like basically 99% of people, that's way more like maybe more than good enough. What you can do is you can override the defaults if you think you can push it slightly harder. My motherboard definitely is one of those. I plan to do, and generally like motherboard defaults are pretty like tame. But what ended up happening is I didn't know what those numbers are. I just knew that I wanted to push it. So I basically picked the setting that wasn't default, but I left the numbers alone. What ended up happening was that those defaults don't actually follow the motherboard defaults. My assumption was that base numbers before I change anything would be equivalent to the motherboard defaults, and I'm just enabling something. But I never mess with those numbers anyway. Of course, it feels like for optimization, it feels bad to leave stuff at default, so I just turned it on. But it turns out that those numbers are actually way conservative. It's like a default number from like the application from AMD. So so essentially what was happening was I was choking my processor out. I mean, my processor was chill about it because, you know, it's like getting a bit less power, it's clocking down, it's not putting out nearly as much heat. So it's chilling, it loves that. And I was also running into instability because of it though. So like multiple things, but essentially what happened was I was choking and basically my CPU could take way more power, and then it just basically stuck at base clock. So it never even boosted really. So because of that, I was severely CPU limited for quite a bit. It wasn't as apparent. Like the reason why I didn't look into it at the time, for the longest time, I had this current CPU I had like for 2-3 years now. Was back when I had the 3090 in my rig, the CPU wasn't bottlenecking. Like I was getting like 90%, not 90 something. Like my GPU was running, you know, full steam. It wasn't until I upgraded to here that I realized, wait, why is my GPU stuck at 60, 70%? I know that I have an underpowered CPU for my current graphics card, and I think that's clear. I didn't expect it to be that apparent. You know, because of that, then I started looking in. I was like, wait, why is my CPU not boosting at all? I was just sipping power and it's being like super low temps and everything. That's when I found out. I went online and searched stuff up. Turns out now my CPU is like loving it. And it also turns out that I'm pretty sure I have a golden sample. Like my CPU is gonna overclock quite well. Because I unlocked the basically like I basically gave it the power it needed finally, and then it did the tests again, optimizing the CPU, and I got better numbers this time around. So I was just choking the heck out of it. I'm finally using what I paid for, so that's kind of boring, but yeah. But I guess the lesson here is to leave stuff on default even though it kind of feels bad. Sometimes just leave stuff at default when you want more performance because it feels like you shouldn't leave stuff at default because default is always safe. But this is teaching me that default is not too bad, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I got overconfident. I never messed with the numbers correctly. I never understood it. More likely, actually, it wasn't even just that. It was more that I wasn't doing my homework really. Because if I like ever did like apples to apples testing between the default profile and like the I'd say like PBO or overclocking profile, default numbers. Like the effective default numbers, you can see after you turn on the setting that the default has higher numbers for power. So if I ever bothered actually looking at those numbers correctly before and after, I would have noticed that I'm like, and then like I even like a moron would know that higher number equals better in cases like this. So. Anyway, Lost Soul, thanks for playing though. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Hope you had fun. Yeah, I'm actually like pretty conservative right now on what I'm doing with my CPU. So I'll probably end up dialing back the, because I think I have some more room to adjust. I can get more CPU performance. But I'm really happy basically. I thought for the first, not gonna lie, when I bought the GPU, I brought it home, I was like, and then it was stuck at like 70% utilization, 70-80%, and it was like bottlenecking by, like CPU was bottlenecking everywhere. I was like, damn, maybe this is the dumbest purchase I've ever made. Maybe I should have saved like a couple $100 and gotten the 4090 instead. Even if it was secondhand, I was like, the prices make no sense. Because you're paying MSRP for a used card. I was like thinking, it's like, oh, do I have to invest more into probably like potentially getting a new CPU cooler? Maybe that's what the issue was. Or even changing out the CPU. Even though I wasn't planning to do any of that, it was more money in the hole, trying to justify. It's like that would have been like the ultimate sunk cost fallacy. Like, I sunk like a huge amount of money into this GPU, and then to justify that, then I'd have to sink even more money to make it so that I didn't have a CPU bottleneck. That would have been bad. And I wasn't gonna do it because it's gonna feel bad knowing that my GPU was chilling. Exactly. I think I would have had to just stick with it, like knowing it's like, oh, maybe that's like, I was like, the first couple days, I was like kind of justifying it by saying it's like, oh yeah, then my GPU will last forever because it's like, basically I'm only using 70% of it. It's like not stressed. Trying to justify it because I was definitely not going to spend any more money because I know this is not going to be my primary rig, right? Because I'm moving. Knowing that, it's like every single time I pour money into it, it feels worse. Like, especially the CPU side. The GPU was fine because the thought process was that I didn't want to super downgrade whenever I came back because I was gonna be visiting every like once or twice every month. That's kind of the plan. I didn't want to still be able to stream and have the rig to play games on. And I know that's kind of really first world problem-y, but initially I wasn't planning to get a 5090. It was a 4090 because I was going to get a 5090 when I was going to be in the States for the next rig. Like a 4090 is going to be fine, I think. Plus, knowing the 50 series having such low improvement compared to 4090, I was going to be completely fine. But I don't have to worry about any of that because I found out that it was my mistake. I was in the CPU issues, so now I don't have to do jack. Turn it up. And I got like an extra 20 frames easy, 30 frames. Now I'm actually seeing my ray tracing actually takes away 10 frames. I wasn't seeing that before. Playing any game at 60 FPS. Yeah, I mean 60 FPS is fine. I also have like a 144 Hz display, so I kind of want to saturate that a bit more, but yeah, I getcha. I'm definitely in that camp most of the time, especially since I still have a console. Again, I wasn't planning to upgrade. I'm gonna stick with this rig for another like 2-3 years. I was gonna live with having... I was starting to run stuff at medium in a lot of cases now, just so I could get higher FPS numbers. To trade quality. I know I could hit 60 by going up. But 60 was my target. I could run stuff at high and stuff like that still. Pretty much. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with medium and running at 60. Like, if you're a good enough player, you won't. That stuff's not gonna stop you being good. The comparison here is that you'll be the same as the consoles. Yeah, so at the end of the day, we figured it out. Don't have to spend any more money, so we're happy. I'm happy. It was such a relief when I saw that my CPU was boosting again. I started boosting after I made the change. And I saw my utilization go back up to the 90%, 80 to 90. Right now I'm actually like capped a little bit because I changed my stream settings so that it uses my GPU more. Quite extensively. It's more than likely taking away some of my performance, but I don't think that matters. I'm fine with that. Wait a minute, somebody's selling 150-year-old, they claim 150-year-old sourdough. Face the marketplace of this. Sourdough starter. How do you guarantee 150, bro? What is this? So did you build your own computer? Or is it like a pre-built? You are back. No worries. Take as long a break as you need. Nice. Maybe it's because I'm not messing with my CPU, and I also updated a lot of my drivers like last night after all those networking issues, and my CPU is now stable. I'm not messing around with it. I think we should have a. I'm not jinxing it, but we should have a smoother gaming streaming experience compared to yesterday for sure. That's the hope. Not gonna lie, I finished stream. At a decent-ish time, like 3, I think, and I wasn't until like 4 until I fully finished everything because I really wanted to get like the BIOS updates and all that stuff done. Paying off now. My boss doesn't like probably doesn't like the result of me staying up and getting all that done last night, but I survived the workday. E-Class F450 road. Lol. Getting close. Be cordial? Can we be cordial? Can we be cordial? Whoa, what the? Not want to break or what? Nice, we got him at the end. Top end, baby. Take those. We take those indeed. We're cordial. That was good racing. That was pretty decent racing.
just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
Hello, hey, welcome back.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear. I just need to clear.
Okay, I don't have to pass him now, which is good. Oh, the wall. Truly a meta abuse. El Clasico. Yeah, it's next week, huh? PS. It's a long. I still remember people were like, "I wish this game came to PS," and we were all like, "Nah, it's never doing it." But as Xbox put more and more stuff on PS and Steam, all that. More and more. I can't believe it's actually a thing now. It's crazy to think about. Maybe the crazy is the wrong word, but like, do you ever imagine a situation where we think like Forza would ever be on PlayStation? I guess even when it became available on PC from like Forza Apex and that generation Forza, when they first made it onto PC, it was already pretty groundbreaking in my mind. The service comes slower. Yeah, hopefully they don't become. Yeah, I'm like, what is it called? I'm skeptically optimistic, or whatever this is called. I don't remember that saying. But like, 'cause they don't have great record with that. With Horizon 4 and how like the servers got wrecked, load times got wrecked, and then enabled Steam, and it was just Steam. It was like it'd be easier than handling like it'd be less of a transition between PC and Xbox for the PS. So yeah. Just hoping. My question is, wait, does everyone is it only available on PS5, or is it also compatible on PS4? There's no way, right? Because if it's just PS5, you may be okay.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. We don't.
Just PS5, yeah, okay, that's slightly encouraging because the only long load times on Horizon 5 is when people are on Xbox. Oh, Xbox One, the original, not the series. So if we eliminate this PS5, as long as we don't have the PS4, then there's hope. It says they're just, you know, using servers and stuff like that. Although I didn't think that was going to be an issue with Horizon 4 anyway, or Steam, but they figured it out for Horizon 5. Steam versus Microsoft Store doesn't have a difference really. Make a difference. If you have a potato PC or something. I don't have a lot of strays to really take advantage of this. Yeah, I guess here is not bad. I mean, closer. I think the card to be challenging in the corners, but I'm managing it. That's not that great. Pressure him into something. Really? You also missed the checkpoint. What the heck? Alright. Oh, you quit. Lol. Okay. Hey, another win for the non-meta abusers. Let's go. Pure Star 32. B5. Oh, let's swap here. Another win for the good guys. You're proud of me, Valente? Say you're proud of me. I don't have to follow the figure, so I need approval. Please. Wait, does Costco have Steam gift cards? Let's check. Costco Steam. Oh, nope, it's Best Buy. Cross country. I'll try this again. Why not? Let's try not to spin out. I think the key here is not to be full throttle all the time. This is a bad habit of mine. This has way too much power. Not a lot of traction. Tires are overworked. That's kind of the beauty though, if you're able to sort of modulate throttle. There's actually enough grip to go around corners. Just blast your way out after. Seems doable, but also right now it's pretty easy because this lobby is fairly easy level-wise. I can afford to not be full throttle as well as when I'm pushed to the limit. There's other people that feel like I want to be at full throttle more and like giving away too much but not. Comparison. I'm in kind of a zen state right now, I'm not gonna lie, with this car. 16 right now. Things considered. Kind of jinxed it. Almost kind of jinxed it there. If there's competitive, that would have been a downfall there. Made it. We survived. No spin for me.
To clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again.
Yeah, Xbox gift card. You save $10 using Costco.
Some things never change, never change. Oh.
We don't have Steam. Feels bad. Emmanuel Matale. Tail. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad. Let me know how to pronounce it correctly. But welcome you to stream. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Or morning, depending on where you're at. Oh, this mid guy might be competitive. I don't know, he's been back there for a while now. I don't get the jump, which sometimes happens. Just spit you out. Chewing gum. I legitimately think there's like some type of blocker with this game. Because of this game's optimizations and stuff are targeting 60 FPS, it's kind of difficult to go above it. Everything's kind of optimized around 60. I think I have to drop quite a few settings to get it to 200. That's possible. I think Mars runs out like 200-300 FPS. But he's basically a potato graphics area. If I remember correctly. One second. Nice. Chill night. Nobody's around. Hey, actually, Dante, now that you've tried Schedule 1, how does the co-op work? You have to, like, start a save together with other people? Kind of like a Minecraft server or something? Actually, no, Minecraft server doesn't make sense. That one you can kind of... That's the opposite of what I'm saying. Like a co-op career, you have to start together with other people, or is it like more like Minecraft where you just start a world and then, or like GTA, where you can kind of anybody can join in after? You don't have to start anything together. Maybe, I guess if you got far enough to determine that, whether that's how it works. have the top end. Guaranteed, only 6 gears, only max. V max is 189, 190. There's also water here. Oh, I skipped it. Let's go. I messed up. Wasn't it? Need to brake way earlier. That's where you brake if you're on A class. You can't join. What do you mean? This is normal time. It's because your life is weird.
You can find the song Padam Padam on any music app. Or on the YouTube music app, you'll find this rare Padam Padam Punk remix. Or the disco remix. Or the Vogue remix. Or the house remix too. That's a look. Get YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free.
Just coping. You be coping. Ooh, some road racing. I'm doing alright. More like GTA. Okay, cool. Just thinking about trying Schedule 1. Pretty sure Ziva wants to play together, but our schedules rarely line up. Okay. I'll roleplay it again. Yesterday you played, so we had the full road playlist. Wasn't that bad. But I think Stante so fast, chip 12. People, the second flip car I found a ramp. Maybe not called a flip car, it's a ramp car. I've seen today. Oh, did the like overall one single DLC pack come out today? That one? Or just that unlucky. Because I'm actually interested in that. Doing that DLC. Final car pack. Has everything in it. Hopefully they do it the way that Steam does it, where if you have part of it, they'll discount you. Hopefully they're not like EA. I'm sure if EA did something like that, it would definitely just charge you full price no matter what. The pack. 29th? Okay, so it's not today. Gotcha. Oh, second ramp car today, then just a coincidence. People are just buying the meta cars and stuff like that just to prep for all the new PS players. Reminds me of back in the day when I played COD, and in November, December was Christmas noobs time. Well, it's not even November, it's mainly December into the new year. When people get COD for Christmas from unknowing parents that buy it for them because you need 18 plus to get them. And if you played since launch, then you'd have a good time. The car is only a slightly slower bone boss. Is it even slower? I felt like it was faster from other people. I guess it was just like people with the bone shaker were bad in the previous lobbies. The guy with the flip car was always ahead. Wait, quick question. Does the flip car like mechanic work online, or does it act more like a normal car if you hit traffic? Looks like that's makes it OP in street races though. If it can just ignore cars. Akeno! Welcome, welcome. Are you streaming? You can raid him after. He's streaming. Continues. Online or solo? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Would be pretty OP if yes. They can also just flip your car as well, potentially. Depending on how the physics works. Yeah, gonna mistakenly joined I imagine. Or is a bit wide. Hello, Van Racer. How's it going, bud? You streaming soon? Can I raid you? Got maybe like one more playlist than me after this. Start off wide, yeah, true. Oh, people are blocking that hard will be true. Wait, if you rewind, it makes the car slower? Wait, is that real? What? Real steering. Forza moment. I guess if you get a tune that, I guess no tune removes the rear wheel steering. I guess that's fine. There goes my wing. If you remove the rear wheel steering, some suspension upgrade, then the rewind won't change anything. Unless it's somehow something like hard coded into the car. Oh, that's the thing. A lot of suspensions also comes with the rear wheel steer delete. Stock suspension. Okay, that makes sense. Nobody removes stock suspension. I guess technically it's already aftermarket enough. Stock suspension. Is Fast and Furious car after all. Close. Alright, somebody wanted to join this, join me. I was wondering if that ever happened. Had a good stream so far. Stream's been good. It's been good. I was able to pick some meta abusers by myself without Dante's help or Abaticum's help. Pretty proud of myself. Although Dante refused to be proud of me, so I'm still mad about that. I don't have a father figure to give me approval, so I was hoping that Dante would give it to me, but didn't. Dante is a mean man. But it's his stoic nature, unbribable spirit that makes him a good mod. How's your day been going, Van Racer? Dante best mod, true. Hour and a half wide, yep. We'll have in a minute, so if you can, if you want to. Thank you, I will. Tune kit. Low drag parts. Tuning testosterone. Attitude, true, Dante. Should always be beating the meta of users. You say that, but I'm bad.
The YouTube Music app has ad-free playlists just for your ears. And your fingers. Try one month free.
Street race. Alright. Good playlist to end on.
Stay with me while we leave. Hopefully, just believe me. This very moment. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Hopefully, just believe me. This very moment. Stay while we leave. Stay with me.
Yeah, they huh? On Forga. He is not on Forga. Would be here if he were. Of course, he went flip car, couldn't do anything. Now he's in that. And we also have a power build. Power for the course. Really? Power build right at the end. Come on. What? Why does that car have to be right there, man? Oh, yes. Finally got in front of this dude. It wasn't gonna be much use anyway because of the fallen ending section is all straight. Traffic sucks. Traffic is actually sad for me. Couldn't have been worse spots. This race. If I didn't have some of that traffic, I would have beat him. An R34 tune I should get. Another Vatican special. Hopefully this one works in the wet, unlike your Corvette. Well, that sucks. That could have been an easy win, but you know, that's frustrating. Just a little bit frustrating. Alright. Get her done.
You can find the song Padam Padam on any music app. But on the YouTube Music
Why is
app,
YouTube
you'll
music
find the
so
Rare Padam
prevalent
Padam
now?
Punk remix, or the disco remix, or the Vogue remix, or the house remix too. That's a good one. Get YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. This is also another track where power build has a bit of an advantage, but not too much because there's a lot of high-speed cornering involved. What I just witnessed. It makes it hard unless you know what you're doing. Doable. I think get the pass on him. He has to kind of get behind me a little bit. Cool. He's gone. Yeah, this is a really long straight though. Not as good as Canyon. Hopefully, let's see. See a car flip? Hey, there you go. That's the content. Came here for. Not too damaging because I have a lead. Bonjour. Bonjour. Let's go. S2 car for the wet. Get your Sesto. Nowhere because of its tires. Yeah, I know. I didn't do Duolingo for any of those languages. Only JP.
All of these subscriptions.
What is going on? There's too many ads on this thing, man. Didn't see nearly as many ads last time I played here. Alright, that's the last race anyway. Let me go back to this. Yeah, YouTube Music. No. Nah, but I need copyright-free playlist. It's easier to get these on YouTube. I'll figure it out. And doing I can't say that I'm gonna do that on stream, allegedly. I don't even know what that is. Of course. None of us didn't hear about it before, same. The overall society in general. Well, oh lord, he's coming. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought with this blessed guy. If he's in traffic with the power belt, I don't think he can do much. He's not as much as that what that car should be able to do. YouTube music way better? Is it? Only like music streaming service I'd ever consider is Tidal because it's lossless. Although Spotify right now also did lossless now. That's better than nothing. I kind of like having physical files anyway. Or relying on a internet connection for stuff. On YouTube. It's just the YouTube quality. You're kind of stuck with YouTube compression, and they're not known for having great audio. They compress it down pretty far, pretty heavily. I don't think they have a lossless service, so that'd be a deal breaker for me. But I'm also a very niche audience. In general, 320 kbps is good, more than good enough, and I think even YouTube supports that. So. Hello, bro. Vande Mataram. Hello from Uganda. SoundCloud, yeah, SoundCloud. Premium, maybe. Play there. Yeah, I think YouTube, like, after they built up the music side, I think they have 320 kbps now, so it matches, like, and mostly it's placebo anyway, with lossless, unless you have, like, crazy equipment. It's really a gimmick on where most of the Spotify people, so. I'll hear the difference between lossless and not. Alright, cool. That's gonna be it for today's stream then. Alright. That was a good little span there. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Not sure what's gonna be happening, honestly. Tomorrow, part of me wants to do Genshin, and another part of me wants to do the Easter egg for COD, but to do that I'll have to be off stream because I have a friend that doesn't like being on stream. It is what it is though. But yeah, so that's gonna be it today. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be rating Van Racer tonight. First time I have more viewers than him. Haha, lol, what a rare sight. But thank you to, speaking of viewers, thank you once again to Shrubby M61 earlier for the raid. Appreciate that. Thank you for trusting your community here, and I hope everybody enjoyed their time while they were here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. I'll see you guys in the next one. Gonna probably be Genshin tomorrow, I think Tuesday. That makes sense. My days are kind of messed up because my sleep schedule is also crap. But yeah, take care, stay safe. I guess I'll drop you guys off after this drop. All right, let's enjoy. And that's it. See you guys. Bye.